I would like to do the both, but not like 2 days a week. I would rather do a week on, a week off. A week on, a week off.
Well, hello. And welcome to our 15-minute morning show podcast. Hey, guys! Hey! Look at that. Around the room, I got Scary back here. I've got Straight Nate. And we've got Daniel Monero. And there's Lisa, who's here with Froggy. And there's Garrett. And there's Scotty B. And there's Brody. And there's Gandhi. Can we talk about Tony Millay behind the camera?
Hi, Tony!
Hello. And also, Dennis Clark is walking around anyway.
And Deanna's here, right?
Deanna is holding the camera. So there she is.
I'm exhausted.
Well, we just did our 25-year anniversary show, and it was exhausting. I'm just now having a cocktail. Froggy got hit upside the head with a door.
I did.
Uncle Johnny fell down a staircase.
Oh my goodness.
He fell?
Well, we don't want to talk about it now.
Okay.
I think I'm just exhausted from us doing the show for the first time in a year.
Yeah.
Oh, you had to actually work.
Yeah, all of us did.
It was also not just a normal show. There were like a million different things you had to do at the same time and organize people getting here and getting tests. There's a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, do you guys want to come back every day?
Yes.
That's a question.
Yes, they do.
Well, you know what? Let's do an open vote.
Okay.
This will not be...
Can it be like Survivor where we're hidden and then we can reveal?
That's the opposite of
Yeah,
open
yeah.
vote.
This is not going to be a secret Cheney vote.
Wait, what are the options?
Yes or no? What the fuck?
Okay, it's yes or no, or if you have to add something to
Okay.
it. Okay.
Right. I think you should.
Let's start with Scary.
Yes.
Are you ready to get us all back in the studio?
Yes, I'd like to give it some context, please. Yes, I think that the show moves at a faster pace. We get more done. We're more engaged. And we love each other, and we like seeing each other. And we like, so yes, the answer is we need to get back to work, and we're ready to get back to work.
Keep in mind, both Scary and Straight Nate have been in the studio, and Scotty
Right.
B every day. We've all been at home. So what's your vote?
I say
Wait,
yes.
hold on. Is someone tabulating? Brody, you're the mathematician.
Yeah. I also say yes. This was a lot of fun today. I think it was great seeing you. I felt like there was different energy. The show moved so much faster. Not that it drags, not saying that.
It does.
But yeah, there's just that energy that is intangible, that is here when we're all in this room. And
So you're yes.
yes.
All right. All right, Danielle.
So my vote is a little of both. Am I alone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
I like a little bit of a couple of days in, couple of days out. I think I like the best of both worlds because it actually is very helpful to me to be at home sometimes, with getting some stuff done.
All right. So if you lived in that world, how do you see that falling? Do you have like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday
No, I think
at
it could
home,
be different.
Thursday, Friday in the
It could
city?
be different every week depending on what we have going on. Could mix it
Like
up.
some weeks you could be here 5 days a week, and then if you need to take a day here or there to do the show from home.
Yeah, I don't think she's
No,
really
no,
into
no,
any
no,
day
no,
5
no,
days
no.
a week.
a week. No.
Yeah, there's no 5 days a week with her, I don't think. Well, hold on. Froggy's wife, Lisa. Question to you. Do you want him to be at home in your house every day, or do you want him to go to the studio? I think he can go to the studio. Okay.
Oh, wow.
Damn,
He doesn't vote now.
Damn.
Was that my vote or no?
No,
Okay, good vote. Okay, good. I'm with Danielle. I think we do some days in the studio, some days at home. I would do like I could see a 3-2 mix, and 3 some days would be in studio, 2 at home, or vice versa. But I'm not against going back, but I do like sometimes being able to get things done at home.
But keep in mind, in Jacksonville, you're going to a studio that's just you anyway.
Right.
So what's the difference between that
Yeah.
and being at
Yeah.
home?
Right, exactly.
Lisa's not there to bother you.
Yeah, that. To say, hey, she's on the studio door. Are you in a break? I can't figure this out. Can you come here?
I can't get the waffle batter to stir
You
correctly.
make me a waffle.
I can't get the clothes out of the washer. Would you mind helping me out?
All right.
Hey, the garbage can's coming around the corner. Could you roll that out to the curb? I'm like, what the hell are you doing?
Okay, I see. Okay, so Garrett, you
Yep.
live at home. Your wife is working out of home as well,
Yep.
and you have kids and dog and everything. Are you wanting to come in every day, Monday through Friday, or what are you thinking?
My kids woke up this morning and go, "Where's Dad?" Because for the last year and a half, I've pretty much been sitting at the kitchen table every morning. So I'm all for 5 days a week. I mean, and then if there's a day here or there that we need to, do whatever we got to do, so be it. And we have the technology to do it, but I think a lot more gets done when we're here.
So you know what, with Garrett, you've been here you've been coming in every once in a while, but
Yeah.
if you're here every day, and Scotty B has already been here every day, What are your feelings about you being here every day, but not everyone else being here every day?
I'm for it. I think it goes by each person. Like, I think I can get more energy out of being here than inspiration of staring at, my kitchen sink.
What, Brody?
Danielle is giving him stink eye so
No,
hard.
I'm not.
You want him to die.
What?
Danielle
Unintentional stink eye.
has made it very clear for a long time she does not want to be here every day, and I've made it very clear to her. I want her to choose her schedule. I think that's what's kind of beautiful out of this. So, Scotty B, you've been here every day with Nate and Scary. So
I think you should all come back maybe Fridays only. Because today was very overwhelming.
It was.
Maybe a slow, gradual return. So
out of
one day
respect for you guys.
Then 2, then 3. It's gonna over time. We need to do that.
Well, sort of an experimental
Scotty's
thing.
not ready for
Tomorrow
us.
morning, our Tuesday show, we're not having the special edition everyone thing, but Gandhi and I will be in studio with you guys tomorrow.
I might be here tomorrow too.
That's a lot.
Depends on if I can find parking.
Oh, they guys be catering now.
Danielle, if you can find parking, when are you going to drive all the way here? Can't find parking, go home?
That's what I'm gonna do.
Let's not forget that today's show was an anomaly. We don't do this level of chaos every day. It would be kind of normalish, don't you think, Scotty? Come on, give us your vote back. Hello.
No, I still need a gradual return.
Okay.
Scotty can't handle
look,
these things.
The three of
You
us
know
have been
that.
alone for a long time, and today we were thrust into this.
So it's as if you've been deep sea
circus.
diving and you want to come up slowly, otherwise you'll get the bends.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I actually, now that Scotty has voted, that's my vote now too. I take back the 5 days. You got slow roll, like one person added in, and then like 2 weeks later, another person.
I
Yeah,
have a feeling it's going to naturally progress
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
way.
yeah.
I do, because I don't want to be here every day. I don't. I don't
Okay,
wanna be
Elvis
here
just
every
voted.
day.
That's it. I don't want to be here every day.
That's not my vote yet. Brody, you haven't been in at all for over 400 days.
That's correct.
So what are you thinking about coming
And 2
in?
days longer because I went home 2 days before everybody else. So,
Amen.
Right.
so 2 days longer. I would be ready to come back full time if you were asking me for my genuine opinion in a couple of months. I need to reset my clock. Like I couldn't sleep last night. I'm on a whole different schedule. I feel like 5 days a week would be fine for me. Perfect world, September. Enjoy my summer a little bit. But if the show took
He's got
off,
a pool, by
if
the way.
if the show worked from home on Fridays, I would be fine with that. But I wouldn't take off a day if you guys were here. I wouldn't
Brody,
work from home.
That was the most convoluted vote ever.
Where does he lie on the vote?
No,
Now I'm
no,
giving you
he's got a
stank
point.
face.
No, I lie on the vote that if the show is here, I'm here. If the show is taking a day off, or Elvis decides Mondays off or Fridays from home, I would be
Well,
fine
what
with
if only
that.
part of the show is here? How do you fall there?
I go where you go.
Well,
My job is to work closely
I'm
with
not
Elvis.
the only
so
one with the brown nose around here.
Well, you were born that way, kid.
Gandhi, take a victory sip. Gandhi, take a victory sip, please. That was very good.
The M&Ms.
Yeah,
All right, so
but not at a brown nose. I
No,
can take a
Gandhi-
lead being in the room. I just,
so your vote is to come in when I'm here.
yeah, the show.
How do you tabulate that vote?
Well, hold on. If Elvis isn't here, then I have to work in the Slack room with him either way. So coming in makes no sense.
That makes sense.
As
I get it.
You know what I mean? So if Elvis is in Santa Fe, I don't need to be here necessarily. So
You don't want to see our lovely faces.
Yeah.
The answer is no. I'll
Wait,
answer
I have another opinion. Can you guys all come in 4 days a week, and then Scary Nate and I get to be home on Friday?
Oh, I would fucking love that.
Doesn't work that way.
Wait a minute.
Sorry.
This vote's going to be more difficult to count than the 2020
Really?
election. I'm just saying, dude, because we're like, there's like 19 different
Brody,
versions.
how the hell are you counting your vote? Like in what
I'm
category?
counting it as coming back in studio.
I think you just
Okay.
gave one to every category.
I think so.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes,
I'm
both?
for coming
No.
back to work.
And
as
to be
long
fair,
as,
you are kind of a wait and see kind of thing. We're not quite there, so we don't know 100% exactly what
yeah,
this
like
is going
the
to be.
the slow thing sounded good.
The slow thing.
Slow thing.
Yeah, coming in like 1 day a week and then 2 days a week.
Okay, I got you.
Okay.
All right,
Scary's just lonely. He's like, everybody should come back.
I know, he wants to super spread. Now, Gandhi's had a very unique experience this past 400 and something days. She's lived
Yeah.
for several months with her boyfriend in Detroit, then several months with her sister, and then her parents, and then back in New York. So I don't know. I don't know. I think you have the toughest decision to make.
So I love being in here with all of you guys. Today was super fun, and I want to do it more. I would like to do the both, but not like 2 days a week. I would rather do a week on, a week off, a week on, a week off,
Great idea.
and then baby girl can travel.
Okay.
But I really do like being here with all of you guys. I think it's been great.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say that we could figure out how to make this work, at least for a while, for all of us. you do what you want to do. I
Whoa.
think I could see me out for 3 days and everyone here for 3 days, and then 3 people out and me here with 2 other people. Why do we have to like make it this thing?
I like this.
One day they may make us make it a thing, but
Right.
I don't think so.
So this isn't more of a safety thing for you guys. This is more of a rethink the work model in general.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
over the pandemic, I think honestly, most people have rethought things in their lives.
Lazy.
And
Lazy.
No,
Lazy.
Wait, does he have a cough? Is that a cough?
That's the steak
Okay,
eye.
okay,
Zero
hold on.
in on
Danielle,
that.
I
That's
would
your
like for
steak
you to
eye.
respond to that, please.
Go ahead, Danielle.
Retort.
Go ahead, Danielle.
Come on, Danielle,
First
go.
of all,
Hit him.
I have 2 children.
Yeah.
And I have a house to run. And I have a lot. You're a single male. You go home after this and take a nap.
Yeah.
A lot of us don't do that.
So I am looking at through a selfish,
You are.
Scary Jones lens.
We all have this
shoebox apartment.
Redundant.
You are. But everybody's story is different, Scary.
Right.
Everybody in this room has a different thing in their lives that they have to get done or
Amen.
do and whatever. So over the pandemic, I think everybody has looked at their world and figured out, okay, well, when I go back, I need to adjust this, that, and the other thing, or if I can, and make it work differently. And we've learned that a lot of things can work differently.
That's beautifully put.
Thank
Yep.
you.
And you know what? You say you're looking through your lens. We're all looking through our own lenses.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I see a future of us doing whatever we need to do. Like if Danielle says, I'm only going to come in like one day next week. And if I say to Danielle, I really need you also here for Wednesday. Can you work on it?
Yeah.
I bet she will.
Of course.
We'll figure it
Of
out.
course.
And how lucky are we to work in a fucking business where we can do things like
It's
that?
amazing.
Seriously.
I've been thinking that the whole time. Like, this is a dream job anyway. And now, if we really have this freedom to do what
Yep.
you want when you want and make it work, it's a double dream
Right.
job.
Well, speak for yourselves because I'm stuck here.
Sucker!
You don't have to be. Elvis can change that for you.
Yeah.
By the way,
And I think
everybody-
also if we want to do a bunch of interviews, which I don't know when people are coming back into studio, but you can also schedule them on one day. Or if you have a sales thing, schedule 5 of your wonderful sales calls on one day. Scary.
You know, on the interview conversation,
Yeah.
we really truly think that the artist world has changed as well.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's going to be a show full of interviews like it used to be.
But
And,
I have to smell Jason Derulo
oh,
every
well, I'm
now
sure
and
there
then.
will be a chance. I don't think we're going to have the volume of interviews that we used to
Right.
have.
I'm concerned that I just learned during this podcast that my wife doesn't want me in the house 5 days a week.
You didn't just learn that. You
did
knew
not
that.
just learn that.
We could have told you that.
Don't you follow her on social media?
Yeah, that's a good point. Okay, never mind. You're right.
the show also cannot come back unless the fucking air conditioner is fixed.
No
Yeah,
shit.
don't-
Oh my God!
So
So it is hot.
hot in
Oh,
here.
it's hot.
It smells
Yeah.
like
Both
meat
right?
under. It smells
Yes.
like onions.
Yeah.
Even though
Don't
I
smell
powdered.
that bad today. Hang on.
It's
A
almost
little bit.
80 degrees in the
Hang on.
studio.
Oh my God, that makes me feel so
Can we
much
get
my
better.
Elvis to
God.
wear
Yeah.
tank tops next
Isn't
time?
that bad?
It's raw onions.
Yeah,
me.
the right side smells better than the left. Sorry.
Don't you use deodorant? I told you about that Old
It was
Spice
an
Captain smell.
early fucking morning, man. Give me a break.
Hold on,
didn't
hold on.
forget the
What do you
deodorant.
wake up 5 minutes earlier to put deodorant on?
It's like
I have
brushing
to.
your
I
Keep it in
teeth.
the
for 5
car.
minutes.
You brush your teeth, you put deodorant
I don't
on.
brush
Put
my
it in your
teeth in the
bag.
morning.
Don't you have like a man bag?
I don't.
I realized that we just
I didn't eat anything
we're
overnight.
recording this after the show. Our whole this is cutting into my poo schedule. I mean, it's well past 10.
Do you see?
Oh, now
usually
you
Do you
have
home.
something
see
to
when
say.
we're here, we're on your poo schedule.
I'm already home by now.
What do we call you, Tigger? Okay, well, I'm a little creeped out that standing behind me is a man who needs to take a dump.
And a man who
Well,
has
not right.
unbuttoned so many buttons. I
Yeah,
think
he
he
needs to
has
button
nipples.
something up. That's so much.
Thank God Chess King has an outlet store.
I am the chest king.
So anyway, the fun thing is we had a great day today. And we know that when we do start to come back more and more, it won't be like that, hopefully. We'll have a more strategized show, or actually a less strategized show than today. And it was good. Today it was a lot of fun. I know a lot of
Yeah.
work went into it, and it was cool. And 25 years, I don't know what to think about it. I don't know if it feels like a long time or not. I can't. It's been so long, it's kind of hard to put
Some days you say it does feel like
It feels like an eternity.
Some shows feel like 25 years in just
Okay.
one show, but then the other days it's great.
I know. Well, anyway, either way, we will figure out how to make our world work. And there's another thing to consider. If you live in New York City and work here, you have a tax issue that's coming up soon.
Oh, yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
shoot.
So there's a chance that who else lives in New York City? Me and
Not me anymore. I got the F app,
Yeah,
baby.
well, all of us left.
yeah. if you live in New York City and work in New York City, you can only be in the city so many days per year.
That's so stupid.
Oh well. Otherwise, you
your money.
pull. You have to pay for. I can't do it. It's insane. Can't do it.
Wow.
Anyway, but And we have new studios being built as we speak.
That's
That's
right.
also a problem because they're talking about what is it? A tax on driving into Midtown.
Yeah, they are?
Yeah,
Congestion pricing.
congestion pricing.
And is that what the
And it's
studios
right where our
are?
new studios are going to be. I can't afford to. I'm changing my vote. I'm working from home.
Do we know how much that tax will cost?
More than I can
Scotty
afford.
knows.
They said it's anywhere from $10 to $15 a day.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
Shut up.
That's what
No,
they
no.
said.
Said that.
The New York.
They.
The person.
The New
Yeah.
York.
The New York.
The
We
New
have
York
to pay
people.
New York to
Well,
work. And
Who said that? Mike.
We need
Mike
to
said
rethink
it.
the studio
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, you guys just keep on making fun of Florida, but you know what? We don't charge you
we're
to drive
all
into
day.
work. That's
we can
okay.
go on all day.
Go
We
ahead.
can-
Go ahead. We're perfectly happy there.
All right, how are we doing on time, Frog?
I think we're
I'm not
done.
recording this.
That's it.
We're done.
I'm recording it, and we are at 15 minutes. Maybe we're even over.
Yeah, we're
All
over.
right. Well, look, it's been our 15-minute morning show podcast. We had a great day celebrating our 25th year. People from our past decided to haunt the house today, and that was great. But we're all still here. You're stuck with us for a little while longer. So happy 25th anniversary.